Hello everybody, Moira McDonald here, a haul, and I would particularly like to dedicate this haul to my good friends Kristen at Rock Paper Treasures and Alia, who is, I'm sure you'll know her, Fuma Bear Designs on Etsy, and she's Alia de Pena on YouTube. Both of you are haul queens, and every time I see you hauling, I end up hauling too. So, first of all, what I've got here is some fabrics that I got from eBay. So I'm pretty sure you'll be aware that there's going to be another boho journal in the future. And this will be getting snapped up, isn't it? I mean, they really are gorgeous. See, the only thing that worries me about when you're using these is when you cut it, I don't want thousands of wee beads flying off. I'm really hoping that I can manage to cut things and maintain how they look. That's pretty sparkly, isn't it? This is the eBay seller that Kristen bought some stuff from recently. I picked this up in, what do you call it, an auction. Oh, excuse me. I should really bring a drink with me when I'm doing these. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. I still get tons left from the other one, because I bought it the very first time that Kristen did, oh look at this. The very first time that Kristen did a haul from this eBay guy, I had a look and I thought, that's for me. I said to myself, I need that. You know what it's like when you see haul videos? Oh, look at this. I mean, come on. These are gorgeous. I just had to go on and buy. And I've still got an awful lot of it. I used some of it in that boho journal. But not by any stretch of the imagination did I use all of it. And any reasonable minded person would think, I'll tell you what, I'll cut some of these up and do a wee sale on my Etsy shop, but I find it difficult to part with stuff. Really like these as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. The thing is that concerns me about using them in journals is I think they'd be really difficult to write on. So it may well be the case that when I use them, rather than using them in the journal as such, I'll just do a lot of sort of tags with them, so that isn't the issue, and you can, look at this, take it out. Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. You just, I mean, I'm sorry, but I would delight in wearing an outfit with some of these things on them. It's me. I'm very, well, when I was younger in particular, very kind of ethnic styled. Don't really get away with it when you are nearly 60. Albeit I am still very, very attractive. Well, at least in my own mind, I'm very attractive. That's really pretty, isn't it? Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Oh, look at that. I mean, the outfits that these came from, they must be absolutely incredible. I've got to assume that perhaps it's been, you know, they've maybe been wedding outfits or something like that, and they've had their time, so they get cut up into sections and sold, just as, you know, hoping to recoup a bit of cost on them. Because I can't imagine where these wee bits of fabric come from, other than that. That's some sparkle in that, isn't there? Absolutely beautiful. I can see some sequins on my floor, but that's okay because, well, got a lovely new Dyson Hoover. Sorry, vacuum cleaner. I think Hoover's a British firm, and everybody here calls it hoovering, but it's vacuum cleaning. whoever's the brand. But I've got a Dyson V8, which is excellent, I might say. I only got it last weekend, but it's really, really good. Absolutely brilliant for picking up the old dog hair. And the last wee bit. Yay! Lovely! I'll fold all them up and put them away in a minute, because I don't want to start struggling to try and put them into a bag. Now, the other day through eBay I got some of this. I think it's 3 metres in length I got. Can't remember how much it cost, but it wasn't overly expensive. But it's green and pink, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous in a wee sort of shabby chic journal at some point. And I got some more napkins, again through eBay. You buy them in sets of 4, and they're not overly expensive. It's like, I think it's something like 160 plus 79 pence postage for 4 napkins. But if you buy another 4 of something else, because obviously there's no point in buying 8, you get reduced postage on the second lot. So I just got 8 napkins for doing the decoupage, but they're very attractive, I have to say. And they're kind of lilac-y purple. Again, I'll fold them up and put them away in a minute. And I got some laces. This was again in an auction on eBay. Each one is quite substantial in terms of length, but it was one big lot, and I kind of grudged it at the time because I thought this is a bit expensive. I think I paid something like £10.50, but I think there was 12 laces, and each one is 3 or 4 metres. So realistically, for what I was getting, it wasn't that expensive. This is very big, that's the only thing, so I'm not sure where I'm going to be using that, but it's big and there's a lot of it. But I'll find something to do with it, eventually. That's my middle name, Moira eventually McDonald. Look at this pink. Isn't that exquisite? And there's an absolute ton of it. What is it they call those wee, like when you use it to cover up a page in your junk journal? I'm not sure what the word is. But this, again, there's more pink coming out. Look at the size of this blue. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, that will cover a page without any difficulty, if I can get round to actually doing something. I think my next journal, this is a beautiful pink again, and again very, very substantial in terms of size and length. Wait a second. There's tons of it, absolute tons of it. So, I mean, it seemed expensive at the time, but realistically, look at this beautiful lilac. Isn't that lovely? And look how much there is of it. Yay! Really nice white. Oh, so that's 2 different whites. That's pretty big, pretty wide, quite a lot of it again. I would reckon there's probably at least 2, possibly 2.5, 3 metres of that. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Again, probably, no, there's maybe 1.5 metres of that. Another white here. Yeah, fold these up a bit better. And this one definitely need to fold up. Move that aside. This is a kind of greyish, silvery grey lilac. Maybe about, maybe 1.25 metres of that. And the last one in that is this kind of peachy shade, which is quite a lot of this. So that's going to give me something to do. Trying to sew all that onto my little fancy fabric flowers. So they came from eBay. The other day on Wish, I've got to thank Alia for this one. These have shown up. I have no idea how much is here. I think it might be 3 metres. 3 metres rings a bell, and it's pink. And we have 3 metres of this cream. Wait a minute, I've got a bit of tape stuck to me. This feels really soft. Don't want to take that out of the bag in case I can't get it back in. This is very, very soft. Beautiful. Kind of ivory shade. And white. Because Moira never just takes one of anything, does she? Look at that. That's Alia I've got to thank for this. Over and above that, you'll have seen me doing some die cutting recently. I mean, I've got other stuff coming from Wish. I don't know when it's going to show up, because obviously it's not overly quick. Maybe takes 3, 4, 5 weeks or something like that, but not too bad. I got dies and I used those in that last junk journal, and I got some stamps. Wait a minute, I'll show you these. I got these little stamps. I'm still to put them away in a... Oh yeah, you see the stamps quite well there. I used that in that last junk journal, and it's little cars and that balloon, vintage transportation, and they come with dies, so I can cut them out, and they're pretty good. So far, apart from that, I had the other stamps where there was the misspelled stamp. I can't even remember now what the word was, but they got it wrong. Not to worry, I mean, there was other stamps in the set. So I've got them, and I had my dies that I did my edges with in the last junk journal. I'm not sure what else I've ordered, but we can wait and see when it arrives. So there you go. That's my haul. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you all again soon. My next journal is going to have to be, I need to get this stuff off my desk journal, because there's hundreds of things that I've been cutting that are now just all on my desk, and I need to clear them so that I've got room to start something with a proper theme. So that will just be a general vintage junk journal that comes next, and I'm not sure when that will be, but as soon as I can go looking. What is this? Wait a minute. I've kept these aside. What's these buttons? These came from eBay. I think this might be my tiny one. Oops, wait a minute. Wow, that's that. You've seen those before. Those two ones. Right, that's us. Get off the telly, Moira. Thanks very much for joining me today, and I shall see you all again soon. And please, ladies, stop buying, because every time you buy something, I need to buy something too, because I just can't see anybody getting things that I don't have. The good news is I never spend very much on things, but I do buy an awful lot of them. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me. I shall see you all again soon. Bye guys, bye.